Hey guys, Sasha here. So normally I do my videos when little guy's asleep, but during his nap today I have some other things I need to get done, so I'm going to try to shoot this video and get you guys this info on how I lost 10 pounds in 10 days with him awake. So I actually made some notes just so that I could make sure that I get you all the info. So first I want to let you know that the intention of this video is not to like sell you some sort of detox tea. First off, I'm not skinny enough for that. But secondly, I'm just not trying to sell anything. I'm just sharing my experience with you. So I want to get that info out there right off the bat. So first things first, let's discuss that claim, because I know that it sounds kind of like a crazy claim, like lose 10 pounds in 10 days. It's like, that's really impressive, right? Not that I did anything impressive, it's just that this meal plan is awesome. If you don't feel like listening to the whole thing, just Google keto. It's a keto meal plan, but I'm going to tell you what I did, why it worked, and why I tried it to begin with. So first, let's talk about weight. So just so for point of comparison, I'm 5'5.5", and when I started this meal plan, I was just sitting like right at around 163 pounds. So when I'm pregnant, I gain these past 2 times around 35-ish pounds, so about the normal amount of weight. And then what happens is a little bit of weight just falls right off, but then it kind of comes back also. Like I don't really, maybe I hit like 170 while pregnant, but then I'm sitting around 163 after that. For months and months. He is 4 months. I know he's really big, but little guy's 4 months old. And I know that for some women, if they nurse, the baby weight just falls right off. Not the case for me at all, at least not until I switched what I was eating. So I'll also show you, so this photo of me is before I got pregnant when I was about 133 pounds. Then we have, this is me at my skinniest, we'll call this my fighting weight, and this was like single girl status before I was with my husband. This is 123 pounds. So I show these photos to say that I know I'm not like really heavy or obese, but I'm not at my own personal best, which is why I want to lose the baby weight. Okay, so one of the challenges for me is that I'm nursing not just this little guy, but I'm also nursing our 2-year-old. The challenge with that is that I get so insanely hungry and I want to eat what's easy. Like I don't have time to make, you know, I don't even know what a definition of a healthy snack in my opinion would be, but I only have time to grab what's easy, and generally that's going to be carbs. Also because I grew up thinking that generally speaking fat was bad or too much fat is bad. So I just avoided fat, which means carbs, because let's be real, like I'm not going to grab a stalk of celery. First off, I think celery is just disgusting, but it's also boring. So I like to eat good food. So that means I wasn't picking the healthiest snacks as well. So I know that all that is a recipe for weight gain, or at least not weight loss, but that's just, it is what it is as far as that went for me. The other thing is that eating all the carbs wasn't making me uncomfortable. Like I wasn't sugar crashing because I am burning it off so quickly, but it just wasn't helping me with the weight loss, which does matter to me. So with my 2-year-old, I managed to, I didn't even start trying to lose the baby weight with her really until she was about 4 months old. And then finally I lost it all when she was 13 months. But I'm so much busier this time that I'm out and about. I'm not living in yoga pants at home this time. And I want to feel better and look better. So that's why I really wanted to lose the weight sooner this time. Now, the other thing is that I don't prioritize fitness. So I know that, yeah, work out, eat healthy, that's the way you lose weight, right? Well, my priorities are really like my family, helping my husband who's an entrepreneur, and creative expression. I would much rather spend the time to make and edit a video, to share with others, to connect with other people. I would much rather write a blog post, write email copy, or do creative things like that than I would spend that same amount of time to work out. So everybody's priorities are different, but fitness just is not way up high on there. So, you know, getting started jogging or whatever wasn't a priority. Plus, it's just discouraging to try to lose weight via fitness in the beginning, because we know that what you eat is like 80% of it. So I would much rather drop some weight, and then once that weight is gone, then use fitness for my own actual health and to tighten things up. So what else? Oh, lastly, I'm way out of shape from pregnancy. I have diastasis recti, which means my abdominal wall separated, which means I can't just get into like crunches and sit-ups and push-ups and even the stuff that would be really basic to fit in. I have to research modified workouts. And if fitness isn't my priority, that's kind of tells you that that's another additional step. So these aren't excuses, these are just absolutely the facts. I don't prioritize working out at the moment. Okay, so other caveat or restriction for my meal plan is I hate being hungry. With postpartum hormones, with the amount of calories I need while nursing, hunger is a bad idea, so we're not doing that either. So it's actually what kind of led me to this. What led me to this is that I was chatting with one of my girlfriends, and I was saying that once I get the kids down at night, and I thought that it was going to be different this time, with my first little one, I would eat like probably 1,000, 2,000 calories worth of chocolate. And it wasn't causing me to gain weight, I just wasn't losing. But I'm like, if I'm physically craving that much chocolate, and I told myself it was going to be different with this guy, and it was the same. So if I'm craving that much chocolate, once they go down, like, what does that mean? Because I tried having some magnesium, because I know that's the common thing, and that didn't work. She said, maybe you just need more fat. And I realized I really didn't eat much fat at all. You know, I'd cook in olive oil or coconut oil, but I didn't eat any butter. So I thought, maybe I'll try adding in some fat, but I'm still scared of it. Oh yeah, so the other thing about my like dietary restrictions is that I did not want to do a container system. I've done that. 21 Day Fix is fantastic, and it helped me lose 8 pounds in 21 days once my daughter was 13, 14 months. So that does have a time and a place, but when I'm wrestling with this little guy who's teething and in a 4-month sleep regression, and I have a 2-year-old, I'm not doing containers. So that's the other thing. If I don't want containers, I don't want hunger, and I don't want workouts, but I still think I'm gonna lose weight, then what, right? So coincidentally, coincidentally, I saw a Facebook post about how a keto diet helps someone sleep better. My husband has sleeping problems, so I sent him the message. I'm like, hey, what about this? So he started looking into it, and he's like, I'm gonna try it. And I'm like, that's cool, but I'm not, but good for you. But then I realized nothing was working for me, and he'd done a couple days of the eating, and I was kind of doing it with him, and my energy levels felt good. I was like, well, maybe I should go all in on this. So because we're from LA, we happen to be friends with a celebrity nutritionist. This guy helped Vanessa Hudgens lose like all her weight recently. She's on the cover of one of the magazines because of him. So I shot him a message. Are you hungry? All right, pause. I gotta nurse this guy. Okay, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like a record of like how many videos am I nursing in while shooting a video. I know, it's exciting. So anyway, our friend helped Vanessa Hudgens lose a ton of weight using the keto diet. So I shot him messages asking a whole bunch of questions. He answered them all, and he's actually kind enough to, he's gonna do on my blog, which I don't normally mention on this channel, he's doing a whole Q&A with me on it. So that's cool. That blog is mommydoesthings.com. So the basics of the keto diet are this. It's keto, short for ketogenic, ketogenic. So it's a ketogenic diet. It is not, some people think it's dangerous. That's ketoacidosis, which is when you have high carbs as well as ketones in your blood. So that's not this, just so you know. So a ketogenic diet is healthy. Breastfed babies are actually they're in ketosis all the time until they start having food and carbs. So it's good for the body. And what it means is that you are limiting your carbs to generally under 25 net grams a day. That means that carbs from avocados and from green veggies don't count. Those are free carbs, essentially. Not that I would say eat like 25 avocados a day, but one a day is fine. Then you would also, you're getting though a ton of fat instead of carbs. And lastly, your protein is a limit. So there's actually a website that gives you the calculator for how much to eat. I'll link that below. but that's essentially it. So eating a lot of fat, like 80 to 130, I would say, grams of fat a day, instead of carbs. So for example, I do a keto coffee. So I do in the morning a cup of coffee with a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter and a tablespoon of coconut oil. Just start the day off with some fat, but it makes you feel really good. And considering the fact that I am nursing, I need that. So I go into ketosis pretty quickly. It can take some people a few days, but within like 2 days, my body's burning, I'm peeing ketones. Okay, so you know you're in ketosis when you are peeing ketones. And so there's little strips, I'm gonna post a link below for those. So that's how you test if you're in ketosis. Now that's not the be all end all. You could do just a high fat, low carb diet without buying the strips. Where you run the risk of weight gain is if you don't do the low carb. If you do high fat, high carb, like good luck, you're on a train to obesity. If that's a thing, you're doing it. So I'm gonna post, actually I'm gonna make this really easy. Within the next couple days on mommydoesthings.com, I'm gonna do a blog post with my meal plan with the details of how to do a keto diet. You feel really interesting on a keto diet. Like, I got keto flu. After the first couple days, it was fine. Once I really cut out the carbs and dropped it down, you literally feel like you have the flu. You have muscle weakness. You're like, oh, just give me a sandwich. I'm dying. And literally, like, I think I texted my husband that. I was like, I'm not going to make it. Bring me some bread. In that case, you just need more electrolytes, more magnesium. In my case, I needed a little more carbs. So I ate an apple and peanut butter. So that then I was still having the fat. But yeah, so keto flu is pretty normal. It only takes a couple days. For some people it takes longer, but once you get through that, you're good. You can switch in and out of ketosis. Like, I'll have a carb day. I went to a 2-year-old birthday party and I went to town on some Costco cookies. Oh yeah, because I'm nursing, my body does need carbs to produce breast milk. So I find that if I do once a week, if I do a carb day, that'll replenish my milk stores. Oh, the weight loss itself. So yeah, after a few days, I was like, I think I'm losing weight. And I just told my husband that it's way harder for women to lose weight than men. So I went and I weighed myself and I lost 7 pounds in a week. I was shocked. So yeah, 10 days, 10 pounds, just kind of fell right off. If I go out of ketosis, then I stop losing weight, but I don't gain it. So yeah, 10 pounds and 4 inches in 10 days is fabulous. So I'm gonna maintain this diet and I will keep you guys posted. So visit mommydoesthings.com for the rest of the info on the meal plan. And other than that, if you watch this video all the way through, go ahead and give me a thumbs up for that. Leave any questions in the comments below and subscribe for future updates. I will talk to you soon. Bye.